speaking of shoving things into your mouth, welcome back, everybody.
Woo! Alright, Al.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna start us off with that when we end every session with penis.
We can start with the penis too. Sometimes you get a dick and both. But yeah,
Sometimes
that wasn't even on purpose.
Womp womp.
I mean, sometimes you do, I'm sure, but
it happens.
You gotta clean first. You're gonna get an infection.
Look, nobody here is complaining about it, so I don't see
walking around
anyone
on a
saying
Wednesday,
no.
boom, hot Dickens. Accidents happen.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I'm getting canceled.
From this
Okay, you're
group?
Canadian.
You're the one getting canceled out of this group? Are you kidding?
I'm the only one being judged on Canadian terms.
You have to
The
raise
part
your
where we
standards
can
a little
blame
bit when you
Canada.
work with the Americans.
No, you have to lower them a
I was
lot.
gonna
What are
say
you talking
raise?
about?
I feel like that's the wrong
meant
way.
raise your standards on what it means to be canceled out of a D&D group.
Yeah,
Not
that's
like-
true.
Not like moral standards. Are you kidding? Ours are in the
Moral standards.
we're trying to scrape the barrel of this bucket, and we just
What
keep
even is
digging
that?
deeper.
Oh baby, we're gonna have us a session tonight. Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah.
That's it.
We are already chaotic as fuck.
You
Uh,
started it.
Started
I will
that
have
way?
you know.
I started it?
No,
I didn't
Joe
start
started.
shit.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck did I do?
Yes, you did.
Yeah. That
Hey, I
also,
didn't start
yeah,
the fire.
you instigated Allison.
That's my superpower. I instigate,
Encourage the instigation.
It's a pretty good superpower.
It is.
right? Do it.
Well, last we left our heroes, we were just coming off the mountain from the Byodo Monastery, where we had shown off the fruits of our labor over the week of some downtime, some creative time for y'all to get some stuff done. Came on down the mountain and under the full moonlight found a cave where there was not a cave before. That was guarded by several figures which were not long for this world. As you put them down in a convincing fashion. After which, we went ahead and entered the cave. The first chamber you had entered had this brown mold on one of the doors, which you blasted away with cold magic. And the door opened, leading deeper inside the mountain. One feature to note is that one of the walls in this opening cavern has a mass of sand that just ebbs and flows within a passage that it is currently contained in. It does not seem to allow for any kind of passage through. So currently, this door seems to be the only way of pushing forward. So without further ado, I'm going to pull us all to the map, and then I'm going to silence myself for a few seconds while my computer catches up.
Talk amongst yourselves.
And I'm going to ping you
Huge.
here. So you've blasted away the bolt, you have opened the door. What is your next move?
Didn't wait long enough for your robot voice.
You didn't either.
Good. We'll have to do better now, don't we?
Am I a robot?
No.
Nope.
Oh.
No.
So as I said, you blasted away the bolt, opened the door, and the next move is yours.
Should we go through the door?
I don't think there's anywhere else to go but through.
Before we do, Jade, would you be able to take a look at that sand and tell me if it's magic in some capacity?
Oh, sure. I will cast Detect Magic.
You put up your detect magic, and you do not actually put up your aura for me.
Give me mine aura. My 30-foot aura.
Don't you mean a 30-foot Nuala? She's not Aura anymore.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
30-foot follow would be hot.
So you put up your aura. You do not detect any magic.
No magic so far. Mostly just sand. And there's one rock I found, which is pretty. I'm gonna keep this. I put a rock in my pocket.
Okay.
Still still shiny. But no, I don't detect anything just yet.
All right. Well, good to know. Might be some way to move that in the future. Okay. Should we cautiously move down the hall or be in front in case there's traps?
Oh, that's a really good idea. Okay, yes. I'll go behind. This aura lasts for 10 minutes, so you let me know when 10 minutes has been up.
Mm-hmm.
I look at the ceiling and we get into this part. What's on the ceiling?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Help, I am stuck in the wall.
19 perception.
You do not see anything out of the ordinary.
Ren,
Yes,
are you good?
As you enter this chamber,
I'm now
with
no longer in the
Arby-
wall.
That's good.
As you enter this chamber with Arby, flickering torches and iron sconces illuminate this room. Brass hooks line the sandstone walls, and a sandy brown cloak hangs from a hook in the center of the southern wall. Jade, your detect magic is picking up transmutation from it.
From the cloak, right? Not the hook.
From the cloak, yes. I neglected to.
I figured out I'm being an asshole.
I neglected to make a little token for it, but there is a cloak hanging on the southern wall in this chamber.
Okay.
Oh, that's magic. I should point to the cloak. It's got transmutation magic, I think. I don't know what that means.
Well, I can identify it for us, but first, I have RB poke it.
As Arby pokes it, it jumps off the wall and starts to flutter around the room. If you want to try to catch it, whoever's inside the room may make a sleight of hand check.
I guess it's just me and Arby then.
Or anyone else who wants to rush into the room can do so at this time. Try and make an attempt.
That's a nat one. I did not catch that. I'll
Let's
chase it
see.
a little bit though. I'll run.
Let's see, sleight of hand. Unsurprisingly, the robot is not proficient in this skill. Got a 13.
13, you're kind of grasping at air and it's just slipping through your grasp.
Only a 12 for Yuki.
Not much better, yeah. This cloak is kind of like in a frenzy and it's circling around and around in this room and it kind of kicking up dust and sand all around
God,
you as
it's
it
not
tries
strange
to
as cloak.
kind of go away.
Okay, that's a 23 for Naruko.
Narco, you with your gunner's eye, you track this thing's movement, and you can kind of anticipate where it's going to be before it gets there. Simply reaching a hand out, reaching your arm, reaching your hand out, closing your hand, and kind of snatching the end of the cloak within your grasp, and it pulls away from you for a moment, trying to get away, but then after a moment, just goes dormant.
I am going to cast Identify.
With your Identify spell, you learn you have one of these.
Interesting. Naruto was saying, well, this is a Cloak of the Bat. It's quite helpful for sneaking around and grants you some ability to fly.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes. I think Yuki might be best suited to make use of this out of any of us.
I'll agree with that. You can jump on
Interesting.
people from high up.
That would definitely increase my ability to catch things from far away.
You are definitely the most melee focused member of our group.
Yuki smiles. Thank you, Naruko.
Also, me and RB can't sneak very well. RB is big and metal, and I have all of these. She jingles her tool belts filled with weapons.
Mm-mm. That would definitely make it challenging to sneak.
Does it have a trigger word that you have to say to make it work? Like, do you have to say bat and then it lets you fly, or does it just work?
Hmm.
The one limitation is that the effects of the cloak require, dim light, at least, preferably darkness, to enjoy the benefits. So, probably will be useful here in this dungeon, but bright sunny day out on the open sea, maybe not so much.
Have an umbrella.
I don't think if she transforms into a bat, she'll be able to fly and hold the umbrella.
Does she need to be in darkness to be able to stay as a bat, or just to change into a bat?
Well, good point.
Also,
but you do need to...
I just thought that you just put on the cloak and you were able to fly. I didn't realise it actually turned you into a bat.
You
I
can
think
do both,
you're a
actually.
really cute bat, Yuki.
You can fly with the cloak as well, but that does need you to stay in darkness to use it. It also requires you to use both your hands, so you can't really
Oh,
hold the
Mm.
umbrella.
well.
I
Well-
could design a hat with an umbrella attachment to the top of it, but it would be very large.
I have a pretty big hat if you want. You can't use this hat. This one is mine, but I could get you a bigger hat.
Yuki is listening to everything, and she just kind of looks down. Says, "Do you think I would keep my tail as a bat?"
Probably not.
Do bats have tails? Of their own? I think they do.
They've got a little tiny one.
I don't know. Morphic resonance seems to be a thing, so maybe you'd still have a tail. It would be a bat tail, but it would be a little extra poofy.
That would be acceptable. Gonna move up a little bit. Looks like the next room is kind of collapsed. A lot of sand flowing from the walls. Broken table.
A bit of a description. Stairs stop at the entryway to a huge square chamber. The ground is decorated with fractured sandy green tiles, and the walls are covered with rough stone. Empty and broken sandy bookshelves line the walls of this chamber. Sand ebbs and flows through more cavities in the north and east walls of this chamber, and another wooden door is set in the eastern wall.
Alright guys, pack it up. The bookshelves are empty. No reason to
Oh.
stay.
Well, I guess if it was supposed to be staying here, they'd probably get all the books.
Place is no
This is
longer
very
open.
disappointing.
Stop right there, Arby.
I see.
Oh.
As Arby steps foot into this chamber over towards the east, you can hear, Arby can hear the chitinous sound of bug tentacles kind of slithering around. There's a bit of a
Ew.
booming sound, the sound of large, heavy footsteps. From somewhere deeper in the chamber, you hear a shrill, nearly shrieking voice. It says, "Naughty, naughty! You don't belong here!" The ogre takes a step forward. Looks a little bit like this. And it don't look very friendly.
Nope.
We're gonna roll initiative.
Oh, what's the ogre look like? I couldn't get to my tab.
He's looking like a
Okay, I'm going to roll, and then I'm going to use my digital dice for this.
Uh, Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like everybody's in there. Oh no, what happened? Oh. There we go.
There.
Okay, that's what I wanted. Sorry, still getting used to the API. Yeah, turn order looks
Yep.
good. So, Arby steps into this chamber. You hear a loud thumping noise as you hear something large stomping around in that chamber. Arby definitely enough time to sound off the alarm. Putting us into initiative. This thing looks none too friendly. Professor, as all this starts to go down, you are the first to act.
All right. 5. 10. Oh, there he is. 15. Oh, he certainly doesn't look very friendly. Are we doing the diplomatic thing first, or should we light him on fire?
Try to be nice first, if you can.
Right. Stay next to you, Arby. Hello? Ogre with something on your face. You look very nice today. I'm the professor. Very nice to meet you.
It kind of gurgles and roars at you. Give me an insight check, Professor.
I'll give you an insight check. Yeah. That's not a good insight check for a +6.
Doesn't seem to understand you.
That is either. It's feel like talking. Oh, right. I've seen this before. I could do this. And he kind of tries to do this sort of interpretive dance. It's like, we come in peace. He's like noodling armed and doing all these weird flowing motions. He really has no fucking clue.
This large monster in front of you just kind of leans back and lets out another bellowing roar, which is kind of mixed with like a like buggish kind of chittering. You look like you made it mad.
He does like the same thing. He sort of leans back and lets out a bellow. Like, okay, and he's going to do a fox fire. That is a
Oh shit!
21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Take your 11 damage and spend it all in one place.
Will.
And yeah. He really does look nice. End my turn.
All right. That brings us to Jade.
You know, I'm glad you tried. Sometimes you just can't help what other people do. And I'll come up a bit and
Jade, as you step up into that spot, and even
Yeah.
further into that spot, you,
Well, I have to because Arby's there.
with your detect magic up,
Yeah.
you detect illusion magic from 2 points deeper into the chamber.
Do I know which direction?
Yes, you can actually see. There's kind of like with your detect magic up. There's actually a bit of a faint aura around these creatures, which leads you to believe that they are currently invisible through magical means. They are
Okay.
here and here.
Okay. So she steps in and is trying to look for the ogre, which is immediately available until her detect magic goes off, and she says, "Oh, Professor, everyone, that's not the only thing in this room." And I'm going to.
Where did I go?
Do I have verifier?
I don't know. Do you?
I do not have verifier. So. Well, I also don't want anyone to get hurt if I don't have to. So I'm going to step up here. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Over here by the professor. And I'm going to call out to everyone else. There's 2 creatures that are invisible up here on the rugs right now. We don't want to fight you if we don't have to, but we will defend ourselves if you try to hurt us, and we're very good at it. And I will hold an action to cast a sacred flame on one of the invisible creatures if they move from their spots.
Okay. Well, as your turn ends, a ray of sickening greenish energy comes flying at you, Jade.
Okay.
That is a natural 20 to hit you.
That definitely hits me.
Oof.
Why am I missing it?
You have your new toy.
Oh, that's true. I do, don't I?
Does it require you
But-
to see the target, though?
Let me check. When you or a creature you see within 30 feet of you.
So it's actually the creature when the creature gets hit, so you don't actually have to see the one doing the
Yeah.
attack, it
Nope.
sounds like.
Just when you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you suffers a critical hit.
Okay,
So I don't have to. It doesn't have to be the person casting it. So I will use that.
okay.
I am missing hit points on my character sheet. Did we?
Remember, you had a fight before you came into here, and I don't know if you
Right,
fully
that's
healed
correct.
before you came in.
We have not because we only just had that happen. I just want to make sure. Okay.
Okay. So that will turn a critical hit to a regular hit.
Yes.
So you are going to get hit with 12 points of poison damage.
Oh, which I'm resistant to. So it's only 6.
Yeah, that would bring it down to 6.
Great.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw against the poison condition.
Okay.
This is
Not
a
going
ray
to
of,
use you. You rolled a nat 1 earlier.
this is a ray of sickness that you got hit with.
Oh, I just rolled a nat 1 on this one as well. So I'm going to spend an inspiration and
Okay.
try that again.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Is that another nat 1?
That's a third nat 1 in a row. I have the poison.
Time to get rid of that. Time to get rid of that dice. You are currently poisoned.
That was 3 separate dice.
Damn,
Oh,
big
I
mad at
take
you.
these ones off.
Okay, I think at that point your hand is the thing that goes in the dice jail.
Yeah, I need to do some stuff, guys. So give me a minute. So I am poisoned.
Yeah.
That is
so
fine.
12
Does
12 points of poison damage. You're currently, or 6 because you have resistance. You're currently poisoned, and I need a concentration check on your detect magic.
Detect magic. Oh, that one rolled an 18 on the die. Okay, I'm using you now.
Detect magic's
All the rest of you go sit. You go sit. And I think that means that I also cannot use my held action because I use my reaction, right?
Correct.
Yes, that is correct.
Cool. Well, I warned you all that there's a thing here, and now it's a witch.
Not that I don't think your held action would have gone off anyway, because they didn't actually move from that spot. They just stood there and cast the spell.
Right, but now I can't use it if they do.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Worth
So
it.
this witch with this crooked black hat has shot a beam of a ray of sickness at you, and you have been unfortunately affected by it. You will be poisoned until this creature's next turn.
That is really rude, especially when you have such a nice hat and we could have had a really great conversation about your accessories.
She just kind of cackles at you. And we're up to Nuala.
Woo!
Nobody hurts Jade.
That's terrifying. Oh God!
Damn.
Oh, oh,
No,
okay.
that's terrifying.
So that is, I mean, that hits. So that's 10 damage. And is it dex save against the cold, or does it also take the cold because the attack hit?
It's dex save against the cold.
Okay, so let's take the 10 piercing. Dex save is a DC 16. It takes full cold damage.
Fantastic.
Okay, witch is talking a lot of shit for someone with less than 30 hits.
Right? Right?
That's my turn.
Big ogre boy is gonna come stomping. 5, 10, 15. Going to actually get up on RB. And it is first going to try to smack RB around with its face tentacles. That's a 12 to hit.
Nope.
And then it's going to lean in and try to bite RB. That is a 15 to hit.
15 just hits.
Alright, so on RB, it is going to be 5 points of piercing.
Warning. This creature is hostile.
Brings us to Nargo.
I'm putting. I agree with Nuala. No one hurts Jade. Let's see here. If I stand right here, yeah. Going to fire at the witch. No sharpshooter needed.
Mhm.
Rolled an 18 on the die anyway, so that's 29.
Yep, that hits.
13 points of piercing.
The witch goes down. Turns as she gets hit and goes down, she screeches and turns to sand as she hits the floor.
Okay, I'm pretty sure most anything we find in here are going to be some of the sort of spectral sand guardians. So we're probably clear to fight back. And
It's good to know now.
second attack is going to be at the mutant ogre thing.
Yep.
I will use sharpshooter for this one.
Okay,
That is a 21 to hit.
that hits.
The 18 points of piercing.
Whew. Taken.
Bonus action, you can have RB smack him back.
Okay,
That is 17 on the die.
that hits.
Probably hits.
Oh yeah.
Force damage. That is 7. 7 points of force.
Got it. Anything else?
That is it.
You hear another screeching voice from the back of the chamber. Just calls out, "Sister, no!"
Okay, they're really convincing simulacrums of people.
I know, right? I feel bad, kind of, but not really.
Says Jade, almost vomiting with every sentence.
Almost.
Jade, another
There's nothing to vomit. It's mostly
ray of
pear.
sickness at you, Jade.
Really?
This is a
Okay.
19 to hit.
Ah, 19 just hits.
Where the hell? There we go. Oof. So that is going to be 15 points of poison, which would be halved with your resistance.
So just 7?
Correct.
Cool.
You're already poisoned, so no need to make that con save again for the poison condition, but I do need a concentration check on your detect magic.
Yeah, I'm great.
Alright, good.
Apparently the dice like my detect magic, but everything else tonight is in question.
And the switch is going to move 5,
I think it's more of a fuck you than a question.
15.
Maybe. This dice is working really well. All the other dice literally rolled nat ones.
Oh dear.
Goes over to where her companion has disappeared into the sand. Yuki, you are up.
Okay. Do. Yeah, I'm more worried about the big guy, I think. So, boop, boop, boop. And we're gonna smack this guy around a little.
Alright.
Righty. Alright, dice, let's see what you got. That is 16 plus 9.
That hits.
Okay. And I use extra d6, right, Neville?
No, because you got that extra d6 from activating
of
your
the-
item in the
right.
last fight.
Didn't activate it yet.
I think it's on a recharge now, right?
I think
like-
so, yeah. So that's 5. That's 13, sorry. I can math, I swear.
13.
I can math. Jesus Christ. Alright, second attack.
Mm-hmm.
That is 8 plus 9.
That hits.
Oh! That is... Oof, that's only a 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then... Bonus action, extra attack, yes?
So on your attack action, you get 2 attacks. You can use
Okay.
your bonus action to get a 3rd attack because you are a monk.
Okay.
You-
Then yes.
If you want to, you can also use that bonus action to do a flurry of blows in which you get 2 more attacks if you want to burn the key point. And I'm
I
sure
was gonna say that's
Instead of the one.
correct.
right. What are we looking at?
And I think at this level, you got a whole slew of other stuff you can do as a monk too at 5th level.
Yeah. So we'll do Hey, can I do Stunning Strike?
You can if you want. That would be part
Yeah.
of. That would actually have been part of one of your attacks.
Okay, never
So-
mind. Then I'll do that next time.
Well, Stunning Strike doesn't require an action or a bonus action. You just say, "I'm going to make this a Stunning Strike,"
Okay.
right?
You can declare something. You can declare it to be a stunning strike as soon as you hit the opponent with your attack. So you
Okay.
can retroactively just say stunning strike on that last hit if you so wish. Just
Yeah.
spend the key point and make them force to make a con save.
Yeah.
You got the
I
key,
will-
you make it happen, man.
Yeah, I got the key point to do it.
Okay.
The DC 14 con saving throw.
Said 14.
Yeah.
Your strike hits this thing to the very core. It is stunned.
That's at the end of till the end of my next turn. So
Yes,
literally
it is.
everybody else goes.
So with
Yep.
the stunned condition,
Uh,
the creature is incapacitated, meaning it can't move. Automatically fails strength and dex saves, and attacks automatically have advantage against it. So, you still have your bonus attack action left if you want to do that, and you can do that with advantage.
I mean, why the fuck not?
Doesn't cost you anything.
Right? All
Get it,
right. That is a 19 or a 12, both plus 9.
Yeah, they hit.
I feel like that hits.
Yes.
That is 10 more points of damage.
All right. Anything else for you, Yuki?
I think we're gonna mobile. That's something I can do, right?
Doesn't matter. You
'Cause that's
You can't do anything.
That's true.
I mean, mobile is
So
something
you
you
can
have.
move.
Yeah. Mobile is something you have, but this thing is stunned, so like I said, being
He
stunned,
can't.
it's incapacitated. You can't take actions or reactions.
Okay, no reactions. All right.
But you can still move.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna still move over here a little bit because I kind of want to draw fire away from Jade.
Okay.
But jealous of
Um,
my hat.
I
As well
will.
you should
I will also point out.
It is a very
I
nice
also
hat.
pull up. There's
Yes.
one thing to keep in mind for the future.
Mhm.
Yuki, you have that Dragonhide belt. Its ability gives you +1 to the difficulty on your saving throws, so that actually would have been a 15. Unfortunately, I don't have any way I know of to like have that properly reflected in the character sheet
Mm.
because it just for whatever reason like the class features where it displays the saving throw doesn't like account for your items if they do anything with that. It's dumb. I don't
Even
know
if
why.
it's attuned?
Yes, even if it's attuned, because I ran the math on it, and your saving throw as displayed for all of your monk stuff is still just based on like 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your wisdom. So it doesn't. It's not taking the +1 from your belt into account.
Oh, that's
Okay.
annoying.
That is
Yes,
super
it's
annoying.
very important. If you have like casting implements that improve your spell save DC, those get calculated appropriately into your sheet, but not
Mhm.
anything that modifies like your base class features stuff. They just don't cross over for some reason. So,
Lame.
yeah, that's going to be one of those things where it's like we basically have to remember that that's a thing every time.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. I will
Yep.
make myself a note.
That's wild.
Don't worry, I will be very good at pestering Joe to remember that every time.
I love it. I'm here for it. All right, that's it for Yugi.
Alrighty. Ren, you are up.
Ren will make sure that Char Char is securely tucked into his bag of safetiness, and then we'll move forward. He is going to just peek around this corner, see that ogre thing. I'm working it. Do you mind? Yeah, but I gotta finish.
Yes. Very much so.
I promise I will walk you outside as soon as my turn is over. You just wait. Angry baby. Anyways, he's just gonna use Thorn Whip on the big ugly guy right over here.
You got advantage on the attack.
Let's go. Well, that's good, because that roll sucks. Okay, Digital gonna take me tonight.
A 12 hits.
A 12 fucking hit!
A 12
Shit,
hits.
Damn!
that sucks.
Hell
Get him.
yeah.
Get him, Ren.
7 damage.
Hell yeah.
Damage.
Alright, am I good?
You're good.
Gotta go, bye.
Back to Professor. Whoops.
Ren's got stuff to do.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
He's gonna kind of step up defiantly in front of Jade and kind of speak to her back over his shoulder. Are you all right? Do you need help?
I'm okay. I just don't feel that great, but I'm good. She gives a thumbs up. I promise.
You sure? All right.
Yep.
Right. You there. Witch thing. You are very naughty. He's trying to think of words to make him sound really dangerous. It's not quite working out.
Saying
So
naughty
you-
in a British accent definitely makes you feel like, oh.
You are being very sexy right now, and I will not have any more of it. Oof, this is gonna suck.
You see the witch is kind of like taken back a little bit as you call out at her, and she goes, "That's my line. Get something more original."
18 to hit with a foxfire.
Yeah, that hits.
Hell yeah.
He kind of flexes his hands and fists. Is like, that didn't feel great.
Are you still subtracting a d4 to your attacks?
Sure am. That was a -3.
Yeah, since you have the disadvantage, you don't need to do that anymore.
Oh, sexy.
Yeah.
Oh, that is very naughty. Then it's a 21 to hit, and fuck you, witch.
Yeah, it hits.
Fuck you, witch.
I'm going to bonus action you so hard if I had any good bonus actions
Oh
right now.
my gosh.
Oh,
Damn.
my goodness, we're going to
The
get
witch
a
is
bonus
oddly
action.
into it.
Woof.
One day, not.
Oh.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, Jade, you're up.
I'm gonna peek around the professor for the witch, and am I still poisoned?
You are still poisoned.
And I'm going to toll the dead on her.
Okay. That is
DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
DC 16 Wisdom saving throw. That is a 13 on the die.
Woo! Is that good or bad?
That's a failure.
Oh, cool. I don't know what she has to plus to her wisdom.
Yeah, I probably should tell you that, shouldn't I? She failed.
Cool. So that's gonna be 2d12 because she has taken damage.
She has
So we've
taken
got that.
damage.
13 points of necrotic damage
Oof. Hanging
as
on.
the bells in her ears just ring with the screams of the damned.
She kind of looks your way as this bell tolls over her head. She clasps the side of her ears and she goes, "Ah!" Is that all for you, Jade?
That's alright. You'll hear more of it later. That's my turn.
Dwala.
I am going to firebolt at the witch.
Okay.
$16 to hit.
Firebolt catches the witch. I'm burning! Ah, what a world!
That's it.
Jade, you are no longer poisoned, by the way.
Yay!
Our ogre friend is stunned. We're back to Noriko.
Suck it, ogre friend.
Naruko coming up. It's like, oh, Jay, that looks like it did not feel good. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I feel better now that they're dead. And that sounds terrible to say, but I do feel better now.
Oh, no, I understand it's completely. Actually, hold on 1 second. It just turns around, shotgun shells into the Gogre. These things have shit armor class, so I'll take the sharpshooter just for that. That's a net 20. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. I'll take that.
25 points of damage.
The bullet goes right through the ogre as it turns into sand, melts away. And
Okay, good. Yeah, Jade, do you need a little something to heal up a bit?
Oh, yeah, she is taking her eyes off of Naruko and her gun and going, oh, what? Yes, that'd probably be a good idea. I'll have a potion.
Well, save that in case you need it. Here, I've got. Just hold out your arm just a second. and
Okay.
Narco will inject her with Cure Wounds.
Ooh.
It's very tinkly. That will be 13 points of healing damage.
Feel things I've never felt before.
As the ogre goes down, turns into sand, spreads out over the floor. The coast is clear, quiet, and you are once again alone in this chamber.
Ooh. That was definitely okay. So we should not feel bad about turning people back into sand. That's for sure. I still feel a little guilty.
Place seems rather run down.
Yeah.
Maybe check around, see if anything was left behind. Professor,
Oh.
you're looking over the witches?
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyone looking around
Oh.
may give an investigation check.
Natural 20 for Jade.
Mm.
Natural
That's
19.
a
Mm-hmm.
22.
Okay, I seriously need to change these digital dice.
So as you guys are kind of poking around this room, kind of trying to gauge if there's anything here of any note, Professor, you go through the sand piles of the creatures that were attacking you, and you find just sand. There's nothing special about it at all. It's just sand. The rest of you kind of taking a look around, you see these rugs that are kind of laid out on the floor. The tiles themselves even were once of a very high quality. They were worth quite a bit back in their day. Now a bit run down. I mean, you might still be able to get some kind of coinage for them if you were to kind of like take it up and try to take it with you. But outside of that, the bookshelves are empty. There's nothing underneath, behind, around. You peel up the corners of the carpets. It's just kind of like fabrics that are just kind of wasting away. There really doesn't seem to be much else to this room at all.
Alright.
Looks like there's not much left here. Except for the sand, which apparently can turn into people.
Yep.
Which I do not like. It's very tricky.
Narco will do an investigation of this door here to the west, checking for traps or other sneaky things.
Let's take investigation or perception.
I will choose investigation. That is a 22.
No lock on it. Regular handle does not appear to be trapped.
Gonna back up. Move the unit in place to open once everyone is ready to proceed.
Through the secret door that's not really a secret.
Are we ready to continue on?
Think so.
I believe so.
Opening the door.
Oh, good, a hole! That's been great.
This curved roof area consists of several unlit furnaces. Tables line the north and south walls, upon which are some iron blacksmithing tools and unrefined iron ingots. A shallow well in the center of the room has some foul-smelling standing water at the bottom, stained brown-black from being used to cool hot iron. A human skull is affixed to the eastern door by a wooden spike. Sorry, western door. I don't know why I always get that screwed up. Eastern, yeah, it's western door. The door on the opposite side.
This looks like a place for an ambush.
I still have my detect magic up, so.
Going to have RB check out the well.
Have RB give me a perception check.
Okay. What is your bonus? Oh, good. He is proficient in perception. That's nice. That is a 21, actually.
As Arby peers into the well with the darkened, gross water inside of it, he spots a sparkling gem at the bottom of the muck. Anyone peeking into the furnaces, you'll see that there's the telltale sign of smithing that went on here at one point. There's like soot stains and like bits of shaved iron and stuff inside the furnaces themselves, but other than that, nothing too interesting.
Announcement. Possible valuable item spotted. Retrieve with caution. Unsanitary.
Oh. Arby, it's so great that you can talk now. You know, we're gonna have such good chats late at night.
At the bottom of the well.
It's shallow, like it's not very deep, so like it might go like a foot below ground level. More of a deep bucket, I suppose.
I'm gonna
Oh,
reach
sorry. Oh, okay.
Nope. What were you saying?
RB was going to offer to reach in and grab it for you if you were interested. You know, just in case there's like an ooze or something down there.
You will figure it out.
There's like a gelatinous cube just squished into this thing. It's more of a gelatinous cylinder.
I mean, that'd be my first guess.
Who would
Personally.
do that?
Yeah. I will have RB reach down to retrieve the gem for the professor.
Arby reaches into the water, closes a hand, and plucks out an opaque orange to red-brown gemstone.
Is it dinging as magic?
It is not.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Well, that looks like it's worth some money.
Should I add it to our little gold stockpile then?
Please do.
50 gold added. All right, now what do we do about the skull nailed to the door? That seems ominous.
Can't help but wonder if there's a more efficient way of mounting something to a door like that.
Oh, there is.
He just looks at Jade, just nods, not even questioning the
just
fact that why
looks-
would you know that?
Yuki just looks at Jade like, right?
Did you want the skull?
I do not want the skull.
Well, I mean,
was
it's
just intrigued by your knowledge.
Of the skull?
No, more so of efficient ways to hang them.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to chip the bone.
Ren nods in understanding of that.
Won't hang right.
It can be quite fragile in some places.
On looking at more closely at the skull, does it appear to have any writing or other things of note?
It has a note in its mouth.
Okay.
I will have RB retrieve the note,
Arby
assuming be read without pulling it out of the jaw.
Assuming it can be read without pulling out the jaw. The jaw is kind of like closed around it, so it's the message that's written on it seems to be partially obscured by that part being inside of its mouth.
Gotcha. Then yes, we pull out the message.
Pulling out the message, it is a single sentence that is written in common. Don't get caught in the shifting sands when the lever is reset.
Hmm. So I take this as a clue that there's probably some sort of mechanism to divert the course of the sand, and it may operate on a timer. That's handy.
I don't see any levers in here. Maybe it's for another room?
What if the wooden stake that is holding the skull, what if that is the lever?
Does it look like a lever?
It looks like a stake through a skull and a door.
I cannot tell. The skull is in the way.
I think it's unlikely. Is the skull in any way obstructing the use of the door as far as opening it, or is it just decorative?
No, it's just kind of like it's kind of like stuck to the door, kind of like at eye level. The handle is the unrestricted,
Okay.
unobstructed.
Mhm.
That's the word.
And there's nothing that appears to be left behind as far as equipment for the forges here.
Like I said, just some basic tools that are on those tables at the north and south walls. But there's like clamps and tongs and things like that.
Okay. Nope. Should we proceed onward then?
I think so. It doesn't seem like there's much else in here.
This would be the perfect time if we had someone who knew how to speak with the dead. Just sort of ask what is on the other side.
Oh, I could learn that.
Think of the things you could learn.
Oh, yeah. Spirits like to talk a lot. Just haven't had anything here.
Oh, maybe next time.
Oh, yeah, and I'd have to learn how to do it when they're not readily available.
Oh boy.
Arby opens the door, and what Arby sees, casks, cages, and sacks follow the walls of this room. 4 kobolds are sat around the center of a table playing dice for copper pieces. A set of precarious stairs carved into stone meander up to the north, and sand ebbs and flows from another cavity in the eastern wall. As the door flings open, there's a bit of a record scratch, and you kind of see, whatever you can see through the door, you see kind of sitting there, and they kind of turn your way, and they look confused and they turn to each other, and they start jabbering in Draconic.
What are they saying?
Oh, I speak Draconic.
So it sounds like when you open the door, they were in the middle of like a poker game, just kind of like talking with each other. But as the door opened and they kind of turned to each other confused, you kind of hear them say stuff like, "They didn't expect visitors today." You hear another voice from deeper within the chamber call out, "Who there?"
Narco will move up and respond in Draconic. Hello. We're just visiting. We don't mean to be a bother. Sorry for the interruption. We'll just be passing through.
They all kind of like look at each other confused, and you see the 3 of them that are kind of surrounding the bottom half of the table look up to this one, wearing clearly a chieftain's headdress and some other regalia. This kobold stands up. shakes a staff up in the air, and oops, I didn't mean to move him. Shakes a staff up in the air, and he calls out, "Friends, we have a sacrifice for old Sharptooth."
Fuck.
The
I
other
can do it.
The other three stand and cheer. We go to initiative.
Oh, these ones haven't been made smarter yet.
Oh, where is my turn order? There.
I didn't do it.
For art thou turn order? Digital dice rolling pretty on par today. So, alright.
Oh, D&D Beyond, don't frickin' die on me now.
I was so ready. I was going to offer to play in their card game, but with like silver pieces. So
Right?
they could earn more money.
Pie and beer!
So,
There we go.
Sargo just reports back to the group. I tried. They want to sacrifice us.
Oh, I heard. I don't like that at all.
Who's Sharptooth?
Oh, is it because they have sharp teeth?
No, it sounded like it was maybe a boss, like a authority figure or deity, perhaps.
Let's see.
I have a sinking feeling we are going to be maybe seeing that Sharptooth.
Alright.
It's an eclectic set of monsters that make their residence here, so I'm very curious what that is.
Alright. So as the call goes out, which was in common, Jade, you're first to act.
Do we think that they're sand people too?
Almost certainly.
Okay. I feel really bad about this. Because you're very cute, and I don't want to hurt you, but we also don't want to be sacrificed to anyone. That is not nice to do when people, just to anyone. It's really just not nice to do that. So, please go away now, and I'm
Please go
going
away.
to. Please, no, just don't. Please, just don't. And I'm going to do. Well, I had this and then I lost it. Where'd it go? You know what? Actually, I'm going to. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to cast a Sacred Flame onto the one with the headdress who called out about the sacrifice.
Okay.
So that is a DC 16 Dexterity saving throw.
That is a success.
Then nothing happens.
Alright. Anything else for you, Jade?
And then I move a little bit further in so my friends can. And my Detect Magic is still up.
Yep.
Anything happening?
Nope.
Great. That's good. That's my turn.
Yuki.
Alrighty. 5, 10, 15, 20. Hi! Yuki's gonna walk up to this dragon, this kobold, and she's gonna say, "I will be no one's sacrifice." And we are going to do some skibbity babs. Or murder mets, sorry. Murder mets.
Okay. Hang on.
Nope.
My D&D Beyond crashed on me again.
No!
It's alright. I don't know what. It doesn't like these stat blocks. It's so annoying.
Well,
Dear.
now you get to showcase your incredible DMing talent by remembering all of the monster stat blocks by heart.
Oh god.
Oh god, he
Oh
says.
god. Okay.
Ah.
I am ready to receive you.
Ugh. I kind of hate that.
Jenna has trained.
Ever again?
Jenna has trained him well.
All right.
Jenna has what now?
You have trained him well.
Oh yes, he takes orders deliciously. So
That is.
focus that energy into killing a kobold.
The bite.
Ugh. God, I can't even math right now. That's a fucking dirty 20.
Against that one, yes, that is a hit.
Yeah. All right, that's 10 points of damage.
10 points.
All right, we're gonna do that again.
Okay.
Ugh.
Come on, it's not that bad.
19.
19 hits.
All right. Fuck. That's only 7 points of damage.
7.
We are going to. We're gonna keep the key point, do the bonus action for one more attack.
Okay.
This is 12 plus 6, 18.
That hits.
And that is a whopping 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then Yuki is going to mobile, boop, boop, back over here to be by Jade. Hopefully deflect any nonsense this time.
All right.
That's it!
Narco.
Narco can probably shoot at people through the doorway, so let's go ahead and do that. Frontliner's already taken some good hits. Let's see if we can take him down. I will attack him with sharpshooter.
Okay. This is the dragon shield you're.
That was yes.
Okay.
That was a 4. So I'm going to use the clockwork amulet to turn that into a 10. So instead, that is a 16 to hit.
16 hits.
23 points of damage.
23.
And try and hit him again. That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Or 25.
This one's fight ends before it even starts.
Bonus action to get RB to move up. And let's see. Alchemist or Sorcerer? Naruko respects a fellow artificer. And you are the greater threat. RB roll up. Attacks with a 15 to hit.
This one. This is the Alchemist. 15 hits.
Excellent. That will be 8 points of force damage.
8 points of force. Okay. Oh god. There we go. Anything else?
Maybe have Naruko back up ever so slightly, just in case these guys got area attacks. That'll be it for me.
Alright, we are up to Ren.
Ren is going to trot into the room to see what all the fuss is about. He will see the chieftain and attack the chieftain with his thorn whip.
Go for it.
So funny if this hits again.
Only 13.
13 will miss.
That's what I thought. Let me see if there's anything I can do. Oh, wait. I'm going to use my clockwork amulet and make that a 17.
17 hits.
I bet it does. Okay. So it's going to be 10 piercing damage, and I'm going to pull him 10 feet towards me, hopefully into the sorcerer to bump them up.
What is a straight line? That's not. Oh,
over the table.
hang on. Let's turn off snapping. So it's gonna go. Yeah, it kind of pulls him onto the table.
Your comment was very rude. I do not appreciate it. Enter.
Oh. Professor.
Come up here. And he kind of squints his eyes like, oh, look at them all just sort of clumped together. He kind of wrinkles his nose a bit. He's like, just standing there, waiting to be blown to smithereens.
Get this one out of the way.
Save the good things for later.
It's okay, Professor. They're probably sand people.
Yeah, but there's probably bigger sand people later on somewhere in here, so I want to sort of conserve the things that I have.
Oh, that's smart.
Which one of you said the rude things to my best friend in the entire world here, Ren?
This one with the headdress kind of pipes up the chieftain and says, "You will be food for old Sharptooth. Your souls
That
will
one.
crackle in his flame."
Can I roll to see if I have heard of Old Sharptooth?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana. Well, I don't like that, so I'm going to use an inspiration because that's embarrassing.
Okay.
One higher.
The name does not sound familiar, Professor.
Old Sharptooth. More like Old Boring Tooth. I'm pretty sure that guy owes me money.
Is there anyone that doesn't owe you money, Professor?
Everybody owes me money because everybody's terrible at gambling. Except for me. And I'm going to try and launch a Foxfire at the chieftain.
Go for it.
16.
16 will miss.
Ooh, okay. That's a warning fire. Be nice.
You did very good.
We don't have to be rude. We're all civilized combatants here. We can kill each other without saying mean things and hurting people's feelings.
Professor's right.
End of turn.
All right. Sorcerer is going to back up a bit. Looks at you, Professor, and says, "I'll give you a warning shot for old Sharptooth," and is going to hit you with a ranged spell attack. This is a dirty 20 to hit.
Sure. No,
It's going to hit. Oh, that was a shit roll. Going to hit you for 5 fire damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to try again.
Okay.
That's a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is going to be 9 points of fire.
Oh, you really like this old Sharptooth guy. Imagine the things you could accomplish if you were throwing fire at your enemies for yourself. For you.
Old Sharptooth works through us!
Old Sharptooth should come out here and fight us himself.
Brings us to our alchemist friend. He kind of... I love the art on this guy, by the way.
Come and get you!
Kind of gives a little bit of a maniacal laugh. Kind of steps forward a little bit. Lights a... what the hell is he? He lights a flask. And is going to throw it in the direction of Yuki, Ren, Jade, and Professor.
Is this an attack roll or?
It is not an attack roll.
It's
Damn.
so cute.
can't speak.
Can I don't know how this works because I've done it before. Can I do deflect missiles?
No, because it's not an
No.
attack roll.
God damn it!
I
I was like, somebody's finally throwing something at me that I might be able to throw back. God damn it!
That would be fucking amazing if you literally caught the dynamite in midair and just threw
Right?
it back at the person.
Caught the fucking Molotov cocktail and was like, "Woo!" Just threw it right back. Come on, that's some dope monk bullshit right there. That's fine.
So I need everybody that was in this circle here to give me a dexterity saving throw as a flask kind of lands in that square in the middle of you all and explodes outward with flame.
18 for Jade.
Okay.
That's a motherfucking nat 20 for Yuki.
Okay.
On the Yuki
Nice.
dice, which would Dex, you said?
Dex, yes.
Yeah.
So brings it to 28.
Okay.
I mean,
So, the total damage is 19 points of fire. Yuki, Ren, and Jade, you will be having that. Professor, you will take the full 19. And in addition, Professor, you are this sickly flame as it explodes outwards. It has a little bit of an additional effect to it in that you are currently poisoned for 1 minute.
what is with the poison?
Ugh.
Oh, this bitch is going down.
You can make this saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Okay. What is the poisoned symbol?
Mark that off. Yeah, I think that's all it's got. So then it's going to take a couple of steps back, but will still stay within Orbeez range so as not to provoke. Our chieftain is going to go now. The chieftain, having been pulled forward, is kind of stuck here in Arby's range. So I think the chieftain is going to back up a little bit and is going to take out a short sword. And it's going to brandish it at Arby, and it's going to shout out, "Sharptooth slay you!" That is going to be a 7. I'm sorry. Yes, a 17 to hit Arby.
That will hit.
Oh boy. So it's going to be 6 points of piercing plus 11 poison.
So 6 piercing. Arby is immune to poison.
Aha! Then 6 piercing. So we won't bother with that, and then it is going to get another short sword attack on Arby. That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
For a total of 5 piercing. Alright. That is our chieftain. Nuala, you are up.
Going to do Firebolt the Chieftain.
Okay.
15 to hit.
15 will miss.
Okay. That is my turn.
Alright. Go there. Brings us back to Jade.
Okay, I don't like that you just hit the professor like that, so I'm going to target that alchemist.
Okay.
With the starburst. This is just I have to roll for that. Does a 13 make it?
13 does not make it.
I will use my Clockwork Amulet to make it an 18 then.
19 hits.
Great. 18, not 19.
But 18 also
Eight.
hits.
18 hits. Okay, great. So this is going to be 4d6.
And this is Guiding Bolt, right?
17 points of radiant damage. Yes, it is a guiding bolt, and the next person who makes an attack will have advantage on that target.
Alright. Anything else for you, Jade?
You should apologize. We were
Yep.
being very nice.
Never apologize for the name of old Sharptooth!
Well, Sharptooth isn't here, and you are, and that's rude. Professor, are you okay? And just completely just shifts to look at the professor, like they're not a threat anymore. Though they absolutely are, but she's very concerned, and that's my turn.
Brings us to Yuki.
Alrighty. That was the alchemist you went after, right, Jade?
Yep, your attack on him will have advantage on your first attack.
Cool. Boop, 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 boop. You really shouldn't hurt our friends. We really don't like that. And I will do first attack on the alchemist.
Alright.
With advantage.
That is a math. 15 plus 9.
That hits. That's with
Okay.
advantage?
yeah, I got a 15 and a 3.
Yeah, that hits.
Or, I'm sorry, yeah. That is 9 points of damage.
Done.
Second attack without advantage. Bastard. That is a... I said bastard because it rolled off my thing. 16 plus 9.
That hits.
That's 10 points of damage.
Okay.
How is this bitch looking?
Pretty hurt.
They look like a bitch.
You looking like a bitch. Alright, so we're gonna do one more time. We're gonna celebrate. 16 plus 9.
That hits.
Woo! Max damage. That's a whopping 12.
12. Anything else for Yuki?
I didn't like that he blew all of us up, so I don't think I'm gonna go by everybody, but I'm gonna boop boop a little bit.
Alright.
That's it. Yes, Papa.
Naruko.
Yes, Papa. What's happening? I know.
Just so I can potentially save the bullet, I'm gonna use bonus action to have RB attack the alchemist and see if we can take him out.
Sure.
Really stop trying to eat my dice. Thank you. No, you want help? This isn't helping. Okay. That is 15 to hit.
15 hits.
For 11 points of force damage.
Takes it out.
Woo! Going to have RB move up here to threaten more people. Move over here, and going to fire on the sorcerer twice with Sharpshooter.
Alrighty.
First attack is a 12.
First attack misses.
Second attack is a 22.
That hits.
Or 23.
Oh, god damn.
Oh, I wish I hit that first one. So he'd be dead. Okay, that's all my movement, standard and bonus. So that's it for me.
Red.
Ran will frown at the kobold sorcerer and say, "Why do you not come over here? We should have a conversation," and use Thorn Whip on him.
Give me Thorn Whip.
Does an 11 hit the sorcerer?
11 will miss.
Okay, I have an extra charge on my amulet. Guess what we gotta do?
17 hits.
Give me 1 second. I am back off. I'm using it.
We're gonna- I assume you pull it 10 feet.
Oh yeah, bring it on over.
All right.
Actually, using up my stuff for once tonight. Okay, and also here, take some damage. It's only 6, but that's okay.
6, you said?
Yep.
6. Got it.
Okay, Professor, I have lined it up for you.
You made it get closer. Just 10 feet closer to pummeling my face with his fists.
You know, you complain a great deal.
You know, you're not one to talk.
Hmm.
And he will turn to glare at this kobold sorcerer, like, right? Pummeling before the pummeling. I don't like your face. Yeah. 16 to hit.
Yeah, 16 hits. And
Okay.
that actually takes it out.
Whoa!
See,
these-
what were you complaining about?
Yeah, they're all turning to sand. I forgot to describe. They are all turning to sand as they drop to the floor.
You're saving my guilty feelings.
What?
I mean, even if they weren't sand, they were being very rude.
They were being very rude, so I don't feel that bad, but I do still feel
So rude.
What kind of sociopath is so lonely and so unable to make their own friends that they have to make their own out of sand that fell their home?
All my friends had a teddy bears once.
See, at least that's cute and huggable. These ones are ugly and sandy.
Okay, Professor, I think now you're being the rude one. Just a little bit.
Yep, yeah, you're right. He holds his hands up. Apologies, sand people. I don't know if that's the correct way to address you, but may old Shot Tooth keep you in the piles of sands of the afterlife. In turn.
That's really nice, Professor.
Sorcerer is dead. It's gonna bring us to the chieftain.
I have sword.
I will make
I'm
my last
here.
stand here for old Sharptooth. Go to.
You really don't have to.
Yes, I must. Let's go to 2 attacks on Harvey. The first is a 12 to hit.
That actually misses.
The second is a dirty 20 to hit.
That does.
That is going to be 6 points of piercing. All right, let him have it. Nuala, you are up next.
Get him, Nuala.
We're gonna try the same thing. Firebolt at the chieftain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does a 17 hit.
17 does hit.
6 points of fire.
Bam. Got it.
That is my turn.
Jade.
Toll the dead.
Wisdom save.
Which is calling home, as rewritten in my spell.
That is a
That's
failure.
DC 6 wisdom. Alright. Give me my D12. Where did you go? Did you jump out of the box? Yes, you did. There you go. 15 points of necrotic damage.
Is it 15?
As-
1-5?
1-5.
Oof.
As the wails of the screaming dead ring in his ears.
Sharptooth is calling me, but I must stand.
You can go home. It's okay. Promise.
Anything else for you, Jade?
Nope, it's my turn.
Yuki.
Alrighty. Boop, 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 boop. You really should go home and see Sharptooth. This will not end for you well. And we're gonna do some skibbity baps.
Go for it.
Oof, that's 12.
12 will miss.
Yeah, I figured. Let's see. That is a. Yeah, wait. Yeah, that's a 19.
19 hits. As a reaction,
Hey!
when you hit him with this hit, he takes the hit, but he turns towards you, and he has the shield on him, and you see a spike kind of pokes out of the shield, and shoots out at you.
Not nice.
You are going to take 1 point of piercing damage and 3 points of poison.
Okay.
Is that by any chance an attack roll?
It is not. It is. It
Damn.
just happens apparently.
How rude.
Sometimes these
That's
things
okay.
do happen.
That's okay. Let's see. We're gonna keep the key. Alright, we're gonna attack one more time.
Okay.
In case we meet old Sharptooth. That's 14 plus 9.
23
Sharp.
hits. Yes.
That is 6, 7, 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And Yuki will boop boop back a bit. And that's it.
Naruto.
I like to imagine whenever Yuki mobiles away, she's just doing an obscene number of unnecessary backflips.
I mean,
In one of
maybe.
the martial arts films. Alright. We are going to focus fire this guy until he is dead. So I am going to attack with sharpshooter. That's a critical failure. So I will use my second charge on the amulet and instead make that a 16.
16 will miss.
No! Okay, second attack's a 17.
17 hits.
That will be 22 points of damage.
Oh god.
Oh God.
So brutal.
You have had many fights with level 5 Naruto to know how this goes by now.
Oh, I'm well aware.
Yeah.
It still surprises me every time.
Hot.
And I guess then bonus action to have RB throw up some dukes. He will get a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, 8 more points of force damage.
Got it. Anything else?
That'll do.
Red.
Okay, let's see where we're at.
Kick his ass.
We'll go Thorn Whip again. Why? Because I like it. But we're gonna roll over here and see if I can roll better.
Okay.
Okay, not really. Nope. Mm-mm. It's just not my night. Okay. Yeah, it's 12.
12 will miss.
Tap out. I'm done.
Professor.
All right, let's do this again. Things are just getting warmed up. Not quite there. I use my amulet. That should turn to a 17.
17
Okay.
hits. For 15 points of fire.
Oh, you are a resilient one, aren't you?
Old Sharptooth gives me power!
Right. Old Sharptooth. I hope I meet this old Sharptooth one day.
Brandishes
my
his
turn.
blade at you and says, "Come closer and you will!"
I love him so much.
After I take out this metal beast. 2 more.
How do I do my poison save?
Uh,
I forgot last time.
that is a that's a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Poison's gone.
Poison's gone. I like that.
First attack on RB is a 17.
That will hit.
It's going to be 7 piercing.
Yep. Okay.
Second attack on RB is a dirty 20
That will hit.
for 5 piercing. Back to Nuala.
We're gonna keep doing the same thing.
Okie dokie.
Do it.
Oof. That is a hit.
Do it.
He's still up.
That is my turn.
Jade.
Do I get the impression that they are taking as much damage as they should be?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Go home! Told her dead.
There's a 16.
Well, then he meets it because my 16 is my DC save.
Okay. Anything else for you, Jade?
Nope.
Yuki.
Alright. Boop boop. And we're gonna attack him.
Okay.
That is dirty 20.
That is going to hit.
And that is 12 points of damage.
Again, turns towards you. Another spike shoots out at you. This is going to deal 2 points of piercing and 5 poison.
Hate you. You know, it's not very nice. And old Sharptooth is, if we meet him, we were going to tell him how rude you are.
He will enjoy it. He's taking the I am rubber and you are glue defense.
Yuki rolls her eyes. She swings again.
Go for it.
That's 15.
15 will miss.
Okay. And we'll do one more just for funsies. That's 18 plus 9. I'm
That
not even
hits.
doing the math.
Yep, that hits.
11 points of damage.
With a mighty wind up and a forceful throw of your fist, you connect with the chest of this chieftain, who seems to crumble and disappear into sand around your fist, falling to the table, and that puts us out of combat.
Yuki watches him dissolve, and as he's doing so, she says, "Give our regards to old Sharptooth."
Professor, are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Just
You do not look fine. Do you need
Oh.
potion?
I've got some. I'm okay. I've got a potion here somewhere. He starts
Okay.
rummaging through his pockets. I know
I
he's got
have one.
one here somewhere. Do have one potion. That is truly unfortunate.
Oh,
Ow.
Take that right to the bank. Seriously though, why fill a place like this full of minions made of sand?
well, up 2 guesses. One is that if this is Temerity's secret's place, maybe she made a bunch of things to protect it when she wasn't here, and she didn't want to hurt people. Or 2, the sand is alive.
or 3, both of those things all at once.
That could be true.
Also,
I'm sorry, Sand.
is that a jab? She'd like to protect the place, but didn't want to hurt anyone. I mean, they're doing a little bit of hurting.
Well, I mean, I meant more that if she made it so that whoever was protecting this place, if anything happened to them, then she didn't have to worry because she'd always make them again. And also, this place tends to disappear without a full moon, so this way maybe she wouldn't have to worry about actual living creatures, just sand creatures.
Labor is not cheap these days, I guess.
You still look really hurt.
I'm okay. I'm fine. I will be unstuck from this wall in like 2 minutes.
If you need a rest, we can
Jeffrey's stuck. Jeffrey, you little shit, get out of the wall. Stop giving me the...
It's okay. Is Jeffrey okay? Does he need healing either? I'll have some.
He's fine. You fine? You look fine. Nobody aims at you, mostly because you're hiding behind me most of the time.
Hey, Professor, hold still. Don't squirm.
Oh, this is gonna sting.
Forcefully cast his cure.
Yes, and she pokes you for 13 points of healing damage.
There you go. That's good. I was about to do the same thing, so I'm glad.
Never going to get used to that. Thank you. Feel much better. Although I could really use a band-aid right here, one with a little happy face on it.
I have Happy Face, I have Bumblebee, and I have Dinosaur.
Oh, dinosaur right here. Rolls up his sleeve right here, points at it.
When you put one over his mouth as well.
One of these
no,
days,
no.
we're going to miss it when you can't hear me.
We
No,
will see.
A small green bandage with a little cartoon T-Rex on it.
Oh, he's so cool. Thank you.
It really looks like the fucking dinosaur from the like internet page not working thing. It's that exact silhouette.
I love it.
All right. Rooms have been mostly junk so far, but probably I see a lot of like barrels and crates and stuff. I'm just gonna take a quick look.
Yeah, might as well look around just to be sure.
Give investigation checks if you want to look around.
Ooh, rolled a 27.
Yes, junk indeed. Yeah, I think everybody kind of picks up that the barrels are filled with spoiled wine. The sacks are filled with grain and rice. The cages, the urns, well, the cages are empty. The urns are kind of filled with sand. But on the table where the kobolds were playing cards is an honest-to-goodness set of regular old playing cards and 22 copper pieces.
Still gold.
Still gold.
Still legal currency. Gotta take it. And I don't know, pass the playing cards over to the professor. He seems to be collecting them recently.
Ooh, I like these. Thank you.
So
He's gonna
the
slide.
Alright, go ahead. No, you go.
He's gonna slide one of the cards out and kind of like hold it between his pointer and middle finger and kind of move it about a bit. And he's gonna look at the sand, like just out of curiosity, and he's gonna toss the card onto the sand.
Card lands on the sand. Oh, it like into the sand wall?
Yeah.
So you kind of toss the card into the sand wall, and you see it kind of like the sand kind of like absorbs it for a moment, but just as like the normal kind of flow, it's almost like a wall of like water, kind of the way it kind of moves and kind of undulates, and just through the normal motion of this sand, the card kind of gets sucked up and then spit back out, and then sucked up and spit back out until it eventually just kind of makes its way to the floor.
And where have I seen that kind of activity in a wall before? Seems to me that the last time I've seen something get sucked up and spit back out, there was a wall to another world.
What do you mean?
Remember back at the carnival, the pit?
The world that had the mist?
Yeah, just spit things back at. I'm sure there's no relation, but can't help but feel that there's something more to this wall. I mean, this isn't normal activity for sand.
No, you're right.
It's not the sand that I've seen.
So if the mist barrier led to the land of darkness and vampires, does the sand barrier lead to the land of
Tatooine?
where's that?
I don't know. I saw it on a moving picture once.
He's on tight.
Moving picture.
Yeah, pictures that move.
Why would they do such a thing?
Shrugs. Entertaining, I guess.
Hmm.
I'm gonna just throw a foxfire into the wall. It's for funsies.
As you cast your Foxfire, the streak of fire hits the sand, and just like any bolt of fire hitting like a sandbag, it just kind of dissipates.
We probably shouldn't touch it. I really want to touch it, but we probably shouldn't touch it.
We will save touching when we run out of normal doors to go through.
The problem with normal doors is just so boring. They just lead to monsters on the other side.
Our bar for boring has shifted considerably.
I know, right?
Naruto's going to inspect this door for traps and other nonsense.
Investigation or perception?
15.
There are no locks. There are no traps.
Gonna stand way back here and have my gun at the ready to aim at the door. Look back to the rest of everyone ready?
I think so. I wasn't getting any magic off of the sand, was I?
No.
Also, other strange fact. Sand isn't magic. So it's just doing that for reasons that are not magical.
That is all kinds of weird.
Right? This whole place is weird.
I really want to find this lever that was mentioned, because if this is all some sort of mechanical defense mechanism, I want it. Like,
Well, also, she made. What if the kobolds weren't magic either, but they were made of sand? Maybe that was an actual wall that got turned into sand.
But how does it keep moving like that? Like, it's as if there's air between the sand causing it to flow and move like a liquid.
I know, it's weird.
Was there air coming through? Did I feel any sort of air movement over there?
No air movement.
I didn't feel any air.
I mean,
We'll find
other than like the normal air displacement from stuff moving around, there's no gust or breeze or anything like that.
Okay, I'm sure we'll figure it out.
Full of hidden secrets. Number one concern: why the sand do that?
Why sand be like this?
How come it do be like that sometimes?
All right. Also, at this point, do we just want to assume that any creatures we come across that seem out of place are more than likely just hostile sand entities?
I think probably yes.
Okay.
I mean, unless they actually just don't want to attack us, in which case we can have a conversation. But so far, no one has wanted to do that.
No. All right. Well, behind door number 4 is...
Behind door
that's a
number
trap.
4 is a chamber, long and low, with the ceiling dipping and rising irregularly, sometimes shrinking enough that you could bump your head but getting to no taller than 10 feet off the ground. Masses of metal ingots, fibers, and other goods fill this chamber, much of it jumbled, and all of it apparently from outside the temple. Sand ebbs and flows from more cavities in the east and west walls.
This looks funky. Dave, maybe just take a peek in and see if your magic pings anything.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay, excuse me. Hi, Arby. I'm just gonna peek around you.
Nothing magical so far.
I don't feel anything so far. So it's just, are those treasure piles?
They're just piles of treasure.
I see a bunch of like gems and treasures in here, but also a lot of sand moving around.
Mm.
Do you want me to step in further?
Let's have Arby just try to make it to the other side of the room and then
Okay.
return back over, and then after that we can inspect the piles. That ceiling looks funky.
Is the ceiling made of sand?
The ceiling is made of the same kind of stone that the walls are.
Okay.
Arby traverses to the other end of the chamber with no setback.
Announcement. The way appears clear. Please proceed carefully. Mind the gap.
Thank you, Arby.
The next train will be on this platform in 10 seconds.
If I move deeper into the room, do I pick up anything magical?
Nothing pinging.
I'm still not getting any kind of magic out of here at all.
Professor, what's your assessment of the goods over there?
He's gonna look down at the treasure and kind of nudge some of it with a foot.
The coins and gems are nudged.
I'll reach down and try to pick up a handful of the coins.
You pick up a handful, and they're, gold coins, different kinds of small gemstones. Each of the gemstones worth at least 25 gold apiece.
Seems like piles of wealth.
Well, I won't say no to more gold. Just keep an eye out. It seems very, very fishy. Narco's going to bring over and start having RB collect the southeast treasure pile to put into her briefcase of holding.
Alright. Moment. Nope, it's not. There we go. Come on. There we go. Yeah, so what you find, you are able to pick up as much as you can. There's a total of about, in each of the, combined between all the four corners, to be split about evenly, there's about 3,400 gold pieces just kind of laying here.
3,400. That is more than twice the amount of gold we are carrying right now. That is good.
Fun fact,
That is good.
68 pounds.
That's a mixture of
All right.
coinage and gems.
Be interested to see if it turns into sand when we leave, though.
Oh, it most absolutely will. Well, maybe it's
That is less
cursed.
than encouraging.
I have heard of tales of cursed gold. You pick up gold that's just sitting there that doesn't belong to you, then all of a sudden you've got like the curse of the Feywild or something on you.
Oh, I've heard of that before, but it's called Dragon's Madness. Sometimes when dragons they get their hoards, after it's been with them for so long, anyone who takes it afterwards can kind of be stricken with it. I don't see any dragons in here though. I thought the kobolds were dragon-like.
Curious.
Dragon lineage. Well, I'm all for making money here. I could really use a wand.
I am perfectly willing to return any and all property of Mr. Sharptooth if he wishes to make himself known. But he's not here, so let's go.
Hmm.
Actually, I'm going to call this damages for physical and emotional trauma from the sand monsters trying to kill us. That's what I'm going to do.
I like that.
I mean, that's not bad. It's true as well.
Effective.
Nuala, did you want any of the shiny bits of things? I picked up some for you.
Yeah, please.
Here you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Investigation on the next door.
Strange
Go for it.
place.
That is 18.
No locks, no traps.
Oh, I can see through the wall.
You can?
You have shunted Jeffrey to the plane between planes.
It looks like the void in there. Let me back in.
Oh, poor thing.
Alrighty.
You know what, Jeffrey? You haven't really been a lot of help. I'm just going to put you back inside your Pokeball for now. You'll come out when something exciting happens.
I love that it has its own little sound effect.
Alright, and here we go.
A dribble of sand draining down from the western wall above lands in this uneven cavern, filled with a glut of fungus in an assortment of colors. Dust lingers in the air here.
Oh, Ren, you're going to love this room.
Oh yeah, I see a bunch of slime.
I
And
prefer
mushrooms.
fungus.
Oh,
Mushrooms?
fungus and mushrooms. It looks like
Mushrooms?
mushrooms.
You should touch it.
Ren?
Yep.
Oh, Ren's gonna wait for Arby to give the all clear. He has learned one or two things.
Arby will step forward 2 paces, and then motion for Ren to come forward and provide identification services.
Much appreciated, Arby. Alright, DM, what do I gotta do to identify stuff?
Why don't you give me either a nature or a survival check?
Okay, dice, that's double digits. That's what we like to see. Alright, and some guidance. 16.
On a 16, the fungus, you could probably collect and make into a pretty nice poison that actually can be acidic. But speaking of which, the slime that kind of strings across the room and across the ceiling and the walls is acidic itself and can potentially burn you if you come in contact with it. And given how it's kind of dripping down the ceiling, you probably don't want to stop for too long in one place here.
Ren will pass that information on to everyone else and make an attempt to dexterously collect a few of the mushrooms.
Again, I'll take either a nature or a survival check.
Come on. Roll well, roll well, roll well. No, you fucker! It was on a 15.
Oh no!
No!
I'm going to need Ren and Arby to both give me a dexterity saving throw.
No!
Ow, 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 ow. Okay, what the fuck, dice? Seriously, you don't usually roll this bad.
Whatever it is, Arby failed.
Okay, same.
So as you try and get it, you realize, oh shit, you've been standing in one place for too long. Ren, you're going to take 5 points of acid damage. This acid is actually even a little bit more corrosive to metallic components, but it actually doesn't do that much more damage to Arby, dealing 4 points of acid.
Okay, never mind. It is time to go. Ow, 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 ow. It's very rude.
Somebody open the door on the other side before we run through.
Ren, oh, Arby's already on it. Attaboy, Arby. Trot, 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 trot. Just let the mushrooms trot, trot.
Ren, as you make your way through this chamber, give me an insight check.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm inciting that I'm very grouchy that I do not have mushrooms.
I'll help you.
Oh, now you want to roll well! Not for the acid, not for the mushrooms, but now I know shit! Okay!
As you're passing by this wall of kind of undulating sand to the west of you, Ren, your attention is drawn to it. And you can't help but feel that there is something of great importance beyond that sand.
Like, directly right there?
Beyond the beyond the sand. Now, how far back it goes is hard to say, but that sand is blocking your way to something that is calling out to you.
Ren will pause. Naruko, do you have a device that can reach far without endangering yourself or others?
In the sense of like being able to grab and manipulate things. I mean, if I had some time, I could retool the screwdriver to use Mage Hand, but that's really about the extent of it.
There's something there, and he points at the sand.
Sounds like you need someone to do something fucky in the name of science.
Uh-oh.
No, I did not request that.
Let's see if we can find the means to manipulate the sand, and then we'll make that a priority on where to check out first.
It's also possible that whatever's coming through the sand that's coming through these doorways, maybe there's other rooms on the other sides of it if we just can get to them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the sand is just another door.
You did say this sand was not magic?
It's not magic, no. So we might be able to just find another entrance into it, if it is a room.
I will be right back.
What?
What? Ren, where are you
What?
going?
I need to get something.
What are you getting?
Minion.
Something fucky, I bet.
I'm watching him.
Ren takes down the skull.
Oh, no.
Animate dead.
Oh my god, yeah.
Come with me, I require something.
Gosh. All right.
That's fucking right
Get
there.
him a shiny out of reach!
Amazing.
You gave him a dead body! You put the tools in my range!
All right. So, let's give this to Ren.
I have a whole fucking entourage.
Does it have to be like all the bones, or is it just like a talking head, like Tavita's?
A little head can kind of sprout some bony little feet, and kind of like follow around behind you.
Oh my god, it's just like one of those little wind-up toys. It just has little
I
feet.
love this.
It's just a little feet
Yeah.
on a skull.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
It's great. Entourage is too wide to fit through this narrow area. Guys. We gotta go like in a straight line. Maybe that'll help. Okay, there we go. Part of the entourage. No! Dave is stuck in the wall and so is Char Char. Why?
There you go.
Okay,
Wait, did I get it?
alright.
There
Yeah,
we
you
go.
got it. Thank you. Alright. Boney, go up here and go find whatever's in the back of the sand for me.
You watch this skeleton just kind of like turns, just kind of like not even a full skeleton, it's just like a skull. It like has these like
Waddle.
just kind of like waddles up into the sand. You see its face kind of buries into the wall, and the wall just kind of undulates and kind of like pulls it in and pushes it out, pulls it in and pushes it out. This skeleton has dark vision, right? Let's find.
I don't know. That's the first time I used the
Skeleton.
spell, okay?
Hang on, I'm looking it up.
I love this. It's fun.
Oh, skeleton has dark vision to 60 feet.
Good boy.
Let's give him vision. Let's turn that on. Let's give him 60. And that. So you see he kind of like kind of wedges into the wall. Give me a high or a low, Red.
Low, it's me.
Low. The sand kind of pulls it in and pulls it around and pushes it from side to side. After about a minute or two, spits it back out into your room.
Did you find it?
Shakes the head.
That is unfortunate. You made a good effort, though. Come, we will try again later.
Well, now you have a skeleton that's following you around, and I think it follows you around for 24 hours.
This is awesome. Alright, come on, Entourage. Let's get out of here. Dave, Char Char, Scully, and we're off.
It's a good thing that
Hey.
Ren is a horse. So they can carry all the things I keep writing. Ren, I didn't know you could make friends. Could
It
you
was new.
feet?
This is a new ability that I've learned recently, probably from the visit to the Temple of Toth and Anubis.
Oh, that's lovely. As I go through this room, can I make some sort of check to get some mushrooms for Ren?
Give me nature or survival.
I'll do survival.
Okay.
Woohoo! That is a 22.
Yeah, you're able to pluck 3 mushrooms. But I am going to need a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 15.
Kind of sidestepping a drip of slime as it tries to drop on you.
Ren,
Hmm?
I got this for you. I just
Thank
Like,
you so much.
gloved hands just hold out these slimy mushrooms.
You are very skilled. I appreciate your consideration. He tucks the mushrooms very carefully into his little satch. Here we go. I
You're
use you later for poison.
You seemed a little bit upset that you couldn't get as many as you wanted, so I thought maybe I would try.
I appreciate your consideration. They were quite difficult to achieve. You did not injure yourself on my behalf, did you?
No, why? Was the mushrooms
Oh, very
poisonous?
good. They can be quite acidic, as is the goo that appears to drip in the room.
Oh! No, I'm good then.
Thank you so much.
So as you move
We're
into
titling
this,
this room into the fungus.
as you move into this new chamber, the ceiling rises 20 feet high in this imposing chamber, with walls that are sculpted with images of creatures that have the upper torso of a woman and the bottom torso of a serpent in battle. A breach at the western end of the chamber proceeds into a tunnel from where a bitter wind winds. In the south corner stands a crescent-shaped basin of filthy water.
There's a great deal of dirty water down here. It makes me feel unclean.
Investigate carvings for secret doors and basin for forgotten treasures.
Give me an investigation check.
25.
No secret doors. These appear to be, carvings and paintings that are just kind of hung on the wall. The basin itself is empty.
Are we able to identify what type of serpentine ladyfolk might be depicted here?
Yeah, give me. I would say either Arcana or History.
We'll take Arcana. Could have been better. That is a 20.
These are Naga.
Ooh. What do I know about Naga?
I'd say on a 20, the Naga were a race of serpentine people. Not really around anymore, so mostly in kind of like lore and legend, like that sort of thing. But they were known to be kind of protectors, almost fierce warriors of royalty in ancient times.
Very cool.
I love how Ren has just a little stable unto himself.
I do.
Gonna investigate this door for locks, traps, etc.
Give me perception or investigation.
It is a 24.
No lock, but you do notice a trap on this one.
Ooh. What sort of trap?
You notice that there is a trigger that is linked to the doorknob. That when the doorknob twists, it kind of pulls like on a lever or like a string or something inside the mechanism of the door, and appears to be attached to something in the ceiling.
Would I be able to use my thieves' tools to circumvent this trap?
Yes. Please make a thieves' tools check.
I will do this. Base ability score, dexterity, intelligence.
Dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay.
Is Dave stuck in the wall again?
Yeah, so is Char Char. Do we want to just put them somewhere else? They're with me. Char Char's in his safety bag, but man, Dave is just like, this is a really nice wall. I could be a wall scone now. I was like, no, Dave, you're not doing that. You're not
Just
being a wall
delete. You
scone,
can just
Dave.
delete the tokens, and then you could just we could just stay there with you all the time.
Yeah, you can delete the tokens. You can always pull them out from the character sheet.
Is Dave in there too?
Should be, I think. Let me check.
I just saw Char Char was in there.
Do we not have Dave?
Dave is fully his own person.
I don't have Dave. Let's have Dave.
Dave!
Let me try to actually just put Dave and Char Char on my token spot, and we'll just try to keep them there.
Yeah.
They do keep getting sucked into the wall, though. It's okay. Dave is just going to go in the initiative. He might have better dex than me anyways.
Oh, I lost Dave.
I hit him underneath of me.
Oh, no.
Dave!
Oh, you hit him?
Yeah, I hit him. I put him under there. He's fine.
Yeah. Let's get him. Let's get Dave. Shit. Oh, that's not what I want. Fuck.
That's what I've been saying all night. I'm like, guys, stop playing around.
Dave.
Oh, hey, Dave. Yay.
There you go. There's Dave.
All right, awesome. It's okay. We're going to try to keep him hidden underneath of me for right now. We'll see if that helps.
So with 18 on the die, plus 4 for guidance, comes out to a 27 for each tools.
Yeah, so you're able to get your tools in there. You're very capable of finding where it's latched onto, and you are able to kind of remove the triggering latch without setting off the mechanism.
Lovely. All right. Narco's gonna back the hell up. And what's behind door number 5? Nothing.
This chamber has smooth walls and a floor of sandy natural stone. To the south, you can hear a sort of chuckling sound.
Let's do.
Up close to the door to see if I ping anything with my magic.
Nothing on detect magic.
Does it look like that big empty open spot in the center might, like the stone floor, might actually be quicksand or something like that?
You give me an investigation or a survival check.
I will stick to investigation. Because I feel safe in that. I got a 26.
So you look at this kind of the sand that's spread across the floor, and what you realize is that the DM was messing with different opacities when trying to do different floor types on the map. So yeah, just different opacity of sand.
Nice.
Okay. Do you guys hear that? That like chuckling sound? It's probably
No, but that doesn't.
I hear it.
okay.
That's not encouraging.
Probably something that's not going to take any to us being here. So we maybe like try to sneak up and see if we can get a look and maybe get the first strike in.
I think that's probably the best idea.
Yuki, you're really, really light on your feet. Do you want to scooch up and get an eye?
Sure. Yuki will peek out.
Yuki, what you see? Actually, can you see it? Now you can see it.
Now I can see it. I don't like that.
As you kind of peek your head around the corner here, you look down the tunnel to the south. You see a couple of what appears to be giant hyenas that are just kind of in that room to the south of you. They do not appear to have noticed you.
Yuki will jump back before they do notice, silently on the sand floor, and she will say, "Okay, doesn't make sense, but there are 2 giant hyenas down there.
Yeah.
They don't seem to have noticed me, just kind of standing there, laughing."
Gotcha.
Hyenas?
So,
They're probably sand animals.
I'm sure.
okay. Maybe a few of us who have some good ranged firepower, maybe slide up and take a few pot shots before ducking back into the hallway to become funneled as they come towards it.
Probably a good idea.
Okay. All right. I definitely can put some hurt on them to open us up. Any other volunteers for the first strike?
I can attempt.
I can too. I've got some things I can do from pretty far away.
All right.
Shall we all just creep into the other room then?
Sure.
Okay.
Scully, you should stay here. I do not want them to eat you after I've just taken the pains to reanimate you.
The narco's gonna sneak her way over, take aim with her rifle, to fire at the closest hyena.
All right. Why don't we?
Shifting.
Why don't we go ahead and start an initiative then?
Yeah.
Pow. I fixed it. I made it work. Ha 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 ha.
Yay!
What'd you do?
Just learning how to use the stuff that I've loaded.
Proud of you.
Okay.
Good job.
6, that looks like everybody. So let's sort the turn. Blip. So Jade, you are up first in this surprise round.
Okay. I was not expecting that. Give me one moment, because I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Get the most bang for your buck, you know? Okay. This seems probably to be the best bet. So I am going to cast Starburst at the closest... Oh, no, I don't know if I want to do the closest one. Yeah, because everyone else will have to go after me. So I'm going to do the closest hyena, the red one.
Okay.
A Starburst, which if I hit, will give the next person advantage against it. Let's see what we've got. And that's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Great. So next person to hit that one will have advantage, and that is... Ooh. $19 points of radiant damage onto the hyena.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Narco.
Narco is going to take advantage of the advantage to attack with Sharpshooter at that same red hyena.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That will be 7 plus 16, 23 points of piercing damage.
Whew.
Second attack is a 21 to hit,
That hits.
dealing 22.
Okay.
And the new RB 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can actually get up here. Sees the other thing in the room.
Yeah.
Alert! Lucrota present. Cover
What?
your mouths.
No.
And RB's gonna take a whack at the giant hyena.
Okay.
That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
For 11 points of force damage.
Takes it out and turns it to sand.
Okay. And then with that last little bit of movement remaining, because he's got 40 feet up of me, double checking myself. Yes, he does. He's going to back up a little bit to use the large side of these creatures against them.
All right. Yuki.
Right. Anyone needs a reminder? The Crota was the big, smelly knoll thing we fought that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't like that.
I don't like that at all. Let's see. All right, so Alright, so 30 feet to get up with Arby. Actually, let me see something. No, that won't work. Seeing if I could dash or like move my ass and get to the other side. If I could attack them from the other side, but I'm gonna pass one and they're gonna get an opportunity to attack on me.
Only if you don't attack first.
I mean,
Yeah,
the general plan
it-
is just to like hit him with ranged attacks and then let them come to us. So
Yeah.
You could hit like this one and then pull back because you have mobile.
Yeah.
So long as you hit and you move after you hit, they can't take opportunity attacks on you.
Right.
actually, she doesn't even need to hit. She just needs to make the attack roll, and mobile
Yeah.
will.
Yeah,
cover.
that's true.
Nice.
Yeah, let's fucking do it. Why not? What could go wrong?
You got a plan.
Yuki always has a plan. Boop. All right. And then we're gonna attack the Necrota.
All right, yeah, give me attack. As you get this close to this thing, you now
Yeah.
remember just how fucking god awful this thing smells.
I think Yuki takes her tail and like wraps it around her nose to try to make it not so gross. That is a That's 14 plus 9.
That hits.
Okay. And that is 6 plus 5. That's 13. No. Yeah? 12. 11 points of damage.
6 plus 5
6 plus 5
is 11.
11. I don't math. I'm tired. Alright. Next attack.
Uh-huh.
You said you can't math at 7:30 too. I don't know.
I know.
If the time is really different.
It's true. 17 plus 9.
That hits.
That's only 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And last one. Oof, that's not good. That is 9, 10, 11, 12.
12 will miss.
Okay. And then they're going to use mobile. And boop, 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 back.
All right. Is that all for you, Yuki?
Yeah, that's it.
To Ren.
Let's see here. Ren is going to shift over just a little bit. So you can see a better view into the room. That is indeed a giant hyena. A giant hyena. Hyena.
Jaina.
We're gonna
Whoa.
scope that.
Nina.
Hyena.
Ugh.
Yep. Doesn't matter if I stumble into it. I might as well just go along with it at this point. Anyways,
Anywho.
we're gonna use Thorn Whip on that guy. Blue. Yeah. Let's see it.
Yeah,
Come on.
let's do it.
Double digits. Double digits. Oh, holy shit! That was definitely double digits.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, that is a
Thanks.
hit.
It's about damn time.
Very nice. Do you want to pull it?
Yeah, of course you do. Here, here, kitty. All right, that was my turn. That was better than expected.
Very nice. Professor.
Hello.
Hello.
I'll stand a Bowie.
1, 10, 15. Oh! That is a big boy. 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah. What are you precious creatures doing here? Clearly nothing terrible will befall us for walking in on you. Maybe. No. He's just kind of retches a little bit and puts on his the mask that he wore in the sewers. He's like, no, you go first. And I will Foxfire the Lacrota.
Okay. Foxfire hits.
Okay. Okay. Nice doggies. Used all my movement getting up here. That's it.
Voila.
Oh, there's one. Firebolt.
Firebolt. That is a hit.
Cool. 16 points of fire.
Man, those firebolts hitting hard.
I like safety.
There.
Nuala, one of the cleverest ones amongst us.
That is one.
The plan.
All right. The surprise round is over. Before you go, Jade, let me get these guys into an initiative.
Okay, I shall wait because I am polite like that.
This guy.
One of these days, we're gonna have one of those. Everyone remember Looney Tunes and the episodes where it was the coyote and the sheepdog who would just they would clock in at the beginning of the episode and be like, "Hey, we're just here for our shift," and then just the coyote just gets his ass handed to him every single time, and then at the end of the day, they're just like, "All right, good night," and just leave.
I have no idea what you're
I
talking
feel like we're
Good
gonna.
I know
We've
what you're
never.
talking
I
about.
know
You're
what you're
good.
referring to.
Yeah.
I get the difference.
I feel like someone's name there was Frank.
Yes, I think his name is Frank. They just like greet each other very politely and have no like ill will towards each other at all. They're just like, "Yeah, hey, I'm here to eat those sheep," and the dog's like, "I know, I got it."
Oh yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about.
And they
Help
like
me,
go to the
everyone knows
water
me.
fountain, like the water fountain together, like have drinks on break.
Yeah,
Right? Yep, I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
All right. All right. Their initiatives have been set. We are now into regular combat. Jade, you are up first.
great. I'm gonna target giant hyena,
All right.
and please give me a wisdom saving throw. DC 16.
Giant hyena. Oh, they actually have a bonus to their wisdom.
Ooh, very nice for them.
Not good enough to save though. It fails.
Yay! It hears the absolute horrifying sounds of screeching and gnashing. 6. Oh, I rolled one too many because I was doing a different thing. So that's 9 points of necrotic damage to the hyena.
Got it. Yep.
Wait a minute. Oh, hang on. I did roll the wrong thing. I'm supposed to be rolling a d12.
2 of them probably.
Yeah. I rolled 2d6s and I was like, what? That's actually 18 points of necrotic damage.
There you go. All right.
There we go. That's much better. That's my turn.
Okay. Giant hyena's finally going to get a chance to go and is going straight up to Professor. It's going to try to take a bite out of you.
No.
17 to hit.
No.
No. Narco.
Naruto is just trying to figure out why Professor and Yuki both ran forward. Wasn't the plan. Okay, well, fuck it. Gonna shoot at the hyena to at least free up the Professor a bit.
Okay.
Sharpshooter. That's not 20. Okay.
Good God.
It's a high roll damage too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I need to math. 37.
Huh. One shot takes it out. Turns it to sand.
And I remember you. Do not like you. Firing again. Sharpshooter again. Why not? That's 24 to hit.
That hits.
19 points of damage.
Got it.
And bonus action, move RB up to try and keep his allies from being targeted. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's the best place to put him. And he'll make an attack. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is 9 points of force damage.
9 points of force. All right. Anything else?
That's it.
Krata's going to go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Really? You're just gonna walk around the robot?
Doesn't like fire.
Oh, I've got your fire right here.
Going to try to bite you, Professor. It is a 24 to hit.
Okay.
I shall impose disadvantage.
That will make it a 19 to hit.
It still hits.
It is 5 points of piercing.
Okay.
And then it's going to try to kick you with its hooves.
Rude.
Okay.
23 to hit.
I'll do it.
It's going to be 9 points of bludgeoning.
Really missing that cloud room right now. Right.
And it's going to stay right there. Yuki, you are up.
Bam. Oop. Bam. That's where I want to go. All right. Let's do some attacks on the Lucrata.
Okay.
That is dirty 20.
That hits.
And that is 1d6 plus 6. That is 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And the next one, that is 16.
That hits.
Hey! That is 9 points of damage.
Okay.
That is 15 plus 9.
That hits.
Not even doing it because I know it's going to hit.
Yeah.
11 points of damage for that one.
Okay.
And then she is gonna dip out of the way because she knows that firepower is coming from the back. She's not gonna get behind Professor. No, I think she'll stay next to Professor to maybe try to take some heat off of him getting attacked every single time by the Lucrata.
Is that all for you then?
Yeah, that's it.
Over to Ren.
I am evaluating my options. That's probably not going to work well on it. Nope, that's not it. That might be it. What does that do? Nope, that's not going to do it. I'm not liking any of my options, so we're just going to go back with a regular Thorn Whip. And we are not going to pull it closer this time.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't hitting. Okay, I'm
10
just
will
gonna go
miss.
sit in my little corner by myself. That was fun. So glad it took all that time. Have a nice night.
Hey, you tried. Not
Professor,
everything works,
Sorry.
but you still
I
tried.
tried. I know, guys, but man, my roll's a bit shit tonight.
Pretty
Yeah,
good, actually.
Yeah, I think you've been doing pretty good.
You've had a pretty even spread, I would say, which is
Yeah.
why
I
it
had
might
a nat 20, and I've been boosting everything else. I am out of all my extra stuff.
Professor, I need a Constitution saving throw from you at the start of your turn, as the stench of this
Ooh.
creature just is so overpowering.
No!
I'm going to use an inspiration.
Okay.
No!
Fucking fuck. All right, whatever.
God.
Professor, you'll be poisoned until the start of your next turn.
Okay. Poisoned. We've got a lot of heavy hitters between me and that Lucrata. So I'm going to spray of cards.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Let's see. Dex save.
Wait. Hold
Yes.
on. Before I commit to that,
Sure.
need to make sure that I'm not. Yeah, okay, I can do that without hitting her.
Yeah. It's a failure. Takes 10 points.
Okay. It's better than a poke in the eye.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Nuala.
Firebolt the Lucrota.
Go for it.
18 to hit.
Oh my god.
Another firebolt streaks through the cavern, winds its way around, makes its way between Professor and Yuki, hits the Lucrata dead on, and turns it to dust.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
which puts
Safety.
us out of initiative.
Yay! I don't. Why would someone make that? That was super gross. Is everyone okay? Professor? You don't look that great.
No, I'm fine. Tickety boo. Just perfect. Don't worry about me.
Please
Boys-
drink this. And she's
Oh,
gonna hand
stop
you.
using all your stuff on me.
I'm
What if you
not.
need it?
Well, if I need it, I'll have a second one. You have this one.
All right.
It's her potion. Because we're conserving spells here. And it's just a standard potion of healing, 2d4 plus 2.
Potion of healing. Da, da, da.
Do you want me to roll it for you?
I got it.
So the
Better.
The craggy walls of this chamber glisten with liquid, and a strange bundle of vibrant ore and unusual lichens add an eerie allure to this location. Heaps of parchment and writings lay sprinkled around the floor, around 3 bulky stone chests equipped with strong steel locks.
So the room is leaking a strange liquid, like from the walls or the ceiling, or just it's
No,
just
the room is glistening with liquid, so it's like the walls are wet.
Oh,
It's moist.
Going to investigate chests to see if they are locked and or trapped.
Damp. Give me a perception or investigation.
27.
The center chest is locked. Or I'm sorry, the center chest. All the chests are locked, but the center one is trapped.
Okay, gonna grab my kit and fix that up real quick.
can I check these papers that are all over the ground while Naruko is checking these chests?
Yeah, give me investigation.
That's
You know, while these walls, they're kind of like, it's almost like a more porous, like sandstone, almost more like limestone actually, in this chamber.
My comment was about all the gray little.
Oh, that's the parchment that's laid all around. Yeah, so Naruko, with the Thieves' Tools check, you were able to pop the lock, and you realize that it's a fairly standard, very mundane, just poison needle trap.
Given everything else going on around here, I feel somewhat underwhelmed.
Jade, with your investigation check, you realize, looking through all of the papers that are scattered around this room, they're all in, like, just really weird, bizarre, arcane symbols. There is one, however, which is the one that you're kind of standing in front of, that I think I accidentally pasted there, but sure, it works, is a bunch of notes that are written in common. And there's a symbol kind of in the header of this page.
specific.
You want to pick it up and read it?
Yes.
I think that should pop up for everybody now.
Everybody, I think I found something.
What is it?
It's somebody's notes. I don't really know what exactly for, but look, it's got this symbol in the top. Didn't we see this symbol before? Didn't we see this in the notes that were in Rockamira's house? I don't know what all of these mean, but the marble didn't. Professor, Out of character. Did the professor tell us that the little boy said he lost his marble?
Yes.
She's gonna look at the professor and hold out the note. Professor, look, the first one. Look, it says something about a marble. Didn't you meet a little boy who said he lost his marble?
Yes.
That's a strange thing. That's a strange thing to say, right? And here there's someone says that something became a marble.
Balance became the marble.
I have no idea what that means.
I'm afraid I don't either, but does lead me to believe that finding that marble is important.
I think it might be. And that symbol in the top corner, see? That one there?
Yes,
I feel like we've seen that before. Doesn't it mean something?
it does.
It's on the puzzle
does.
box.
Freaking find it, damn.
You gotta head to the lore channel of Discord to find where we've got our puzzle box artwork, where that symbol eats all the other ones.
Yeah, because I couldn't make that work in Roll20.
Oh, I copied it into my own notes. Dude.
So,
Yeah, there it is. That's strange. Do these notes look old or do they look new? Like, does this look like maybe potentially something from Temerity, or is this something that's been here for ages?
Does not look like it's something that's been here for a while. Like the pages are like haven't been like creased or yellowed or anything like that you would usually see with age. So, would lead you to believe it would be fairly recent. Your detect magic is also picking up magic items within all 3 of those chests.
Oh, Noriko. She's gonna fold the paper and put it in her binder so that she keeps it so that we have this. My detect magic is lasting for a little bit longer, and there's something magic in every single one of those chests.
Naruko redoubles her efforts to undo the lux because I want prizes.
Give me a dexterity check with Thieves' Tools with advantage.
Cool. I'll throw guidance on there as well. Well, that advantage was good because one of those was a crit fail. The other one was an 18 though, so with guidance and proficiency, that is a 25.
Yeah, so I'll say, I mean, these are standard iron locks. There's really nothing special about them. You're able to pop all 3 of them open. Let me get my list here. Okay, the upper chest is going to have one of these. Oh, my 4-year no work. Have one of these. And 150 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Nice.
The lower chest have one of these. And one of these. And the middle chest contains a spell scroll.
Ooh, what is this scroll?
Oh, and a bag of holding!
That's like the 3rd or 4th one this group has.
I know!
Scroll.
Scroll.
Hey, the books have to go somewhere.
There was a scroll.
The scroll.
Is anybody gonna try to pick up and read it?
I think everyone who just yelled scroll at you took a look at it.
I mean, I don't think Narco's leaving anything in that
Cool.
chest.
As you pick up the spell scroll,
Uh-oh.
what you have
Is a mimic.
is
That would be
one
so
of
funny.
these that will now be added to each one of your spell lists and always prepared.
Oh. Oh dear.
Oh, all of us who touched it?
Everybody who touched it. Everybody who read it.
Oh, fuck. All right, Jade definitely read it, so it's in mine now.
I didn't say scroll. I'm safe.
You did not. It was me, Narco, and Nuala.
What is it?
I have to edit the homebrew so that you can add it to your character sheet. So you won't be able to add it yet, but I will do that.
Okay. I don't know if you can because I don't even have access to third level spells. So.
Oh, that's true. Nah, I'll deal with that.
I'll curse you somehow. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That just means you get it later.
I was doing so well at not getting the brain rot. There's no points of corruption that come from this, is there?
No, you just
Only from using it.
Not using it.
if you have access to spells at that level, you just now have access to it.
Do you have any idea how crippled Naruko would be if she suddenly was taking penalties on all of her spell rolls?
Ooh.
Never get touching this shit.
So with that, it is 11 o'clock, and that feels like a good place to stop.
Yeah, we
No,
just got cursed.
the third
This is great.
Hey, what's
Give
in
me
the
the-
last chest? Give us the last one.
I gave them to you. The
Hey,
first,
that's two. Those are two chests.
no, I had 3. So the first chest had the potion of growth, the potion of clairvoyance, and
Oh.
150 gold pieces.
Uh-huh.
The bottom
The
chest,
last one had the spell scroll.
the bottom chest had the
Yeah.
bag of holding and the immovable rod, and the center chest had the spell scroll.
Okay, I'm sorry. I thought the spell scroll was in the second. It was in the second one.
He knows how he
Small-
trapped us.
Small trivia question. When Jade saw the magic items, did she detect the void as part of that? Like, does the spell scroll ring as that? Or did it just ring as generic magic?
I think it just rang as generic magic, just like a
Just
generic
rang as
magic
magic.
item.
Rude.
Trap.
This is why you need biohazard symbols.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you all have that weird look on your face? What is that?
This scroll is void scroll.
Oh, anything good?
I mean, I guess.
Oh, well, that's good. That's a good find. What is it?
I will not show you.
Yeah, I don't need you to show me. I just want you to know what it is.
Oh, it seems to be some sort of hunger spell.
Oh, ominous, but also exhilarating. Can I have this rod?
That seems safe.
Phrasing.
Against Naruko's better judgment, if the professor really wants the movable rod, he can have it.
I'm going to do so many interesting things with this.
You pronounced
man.
stupid wrong.
I cannot believe you gave us a Hunger of Hadar spell. I love that spell. You know I love that spell.
Mm-hmm.
God,
That's
so
why
sweet.
we gave it
It's a class of
He's
three
like, yup,
collective
I
things.
know.
I know my wife. I get
Ooh.
good. God, that spell is so fucking good though.
Who in the party does not yet have a bag of holding who wants the most recent one you've acquired?
Me.
Yuki does not have a bag of holding either.
You
Jade
can have
doesn't
it.
either, but you can have this one.
Then
Are you sure, Noella?
Yes.
Posy.
I would only use it for evil.
Fight to the death.
That makes it more fun.
Yuki's
No,
gonna use
let her
it for
have it for
herbing.
tea.
So many herbs, guys. You don't even understand.
There you go.
All right, herb bag for Yuki. I think Narka already has like 2 potions of growth in her inventory for some reason. No, just one.
Yeah, Yuki's got one too, as well.
Amazing.
I think we found like a few at one point, and I discovered that it does increase just all weapon attacks. So I'll go ahead and keep that on Narco so she can shoot enlarged bullets at some point.
Love to hear it.
So is this evil Hunger of Hadar spell just like the Void Rift spell, just immediately available to us and always prepared?
Yep.
Ah, that's so tempting. I hate it. That I love it so much.
Yep.
Ah, it's so good. Hunger of Hadar is my shatter, guys.
We know.
I know you know, and it's
You have
so
a good
good
time
every
with it.
time. I love that spell. It's the best spell.
I will nominate Ren tonight for surprise
Yeah.
skeleton.
Mhm.
That was fucking
That was so
amazing.
It was
That
so
was
good.
Very
so-
helpful.
That was so good and so funny and just the best.
Thanks.
That was just peak chaotic Ren right there.
He found a distraction. He figured out a way to do it. He wasn't talking to anyone about it. He's like,
I love it.
Is that one of your death domain spells that's just always prepared for you?
I have no idea. It was on the list. Okay, I put stuff in there that I'm like, that sounds like a red thing. I mean, it sounds like a death domain one.
Nice.
Tonight I loved Nuala just hiding in safety and just coming out and just sniping things.
Oh yeah,
That's a mood.
those firebolts were hurting too.
That was amazing.
Look, Noala and Narco have taken no damage since we arrived at this place, and that's going to keep happening.
That's good.
Yeah, I can get behind Ren for one. Man, everybody has some good moments too.
Ren was great tonight. Nuala just ducking and hiding was wonderful. Professor just being the professor tonight. Just also like getting up, like being the first one to act in that fight with the Cobalt, with that fight, and going, "Are we?" With the ogre just being like, "Hey, are we trying to be diplomatic or no?" And like taking the cue from the team on what to do. I thought that was really good.
That is a pretty good growth moment for Professor.
Yeah.
True.
Narco
also-
just killing it like always.
I loved Narco when Jade was hurt, like ran up and was like, "Are you okay, Jade?" and then just turned around and just fucking killed a thing. Like
Are you okay? As she like cocks her gun in that sexy way, turns, fires, kills a thing, and just continues to be concerned.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hot. My girlfriend's so fucking hot.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Professor and Ren on this one.
Woo! Woo!
Nice.
Get 'em. I want everyone to know I have used all of my inspirations and my amulet.
Oh.
Yep.
So everybody, stay on your toes.
Yep.
But my guardian
around.
Marco gave me has 2 more charges, so y'all are
Whee!
a nat 20 in another way.
All right, guys. I am gonna go to bed. I have a sleepy.
Okay, honey, we love you.
I love you so
Bye.
much. Talk to you tomorrow.
Good night, sweetie.
Love you.
Good
Good night.
night.
Love you.
Love you. Bye, guys.
Good night.
Bye. We love you.
Bye.
Joe,
What did we learn tonight?
that evil
Miss
is
for every
cool
hole.
and tempting.
Wait, what?
Sharp tooth. Ooh ha ha.
Sharp tooth.
that even if they are sand people, it pays to be polite, just so that you can have you can tell yourself at night when you go to bed that, you know what, at least you tried,
The
even though they
moral
were just constructs made of sand.
Hi, Rosie.
They don't have feelings. Be right
They were
back.
playing poker. They seemed pretty surprised and excited.
A sacrifice.
No,
Can't
thank
we
you,
just
but
like
no.
beat you in a card game first instead?
No.
Yes, take your money, then your life. We cheat.
No, that's fine. Me too.
Oh man.
We're all honest about it.
I was looking through when I was putting this together, I was looking through the inspiration for the inspiration document that I found to put this together, and it was like, oh, there are 4 ghosts here. I was like, that's boring. And I was like, what if it was 4 kobolds? Or no, actually no, it said 4 kobolds. Ghosts I think were something else. It said 4 kobolds, and I was like, why the fuck would kobolds be down here? But then I was like, old Sharptooth led him here, so sure, that works. So I couldn't wait to pull that out. I was very happy about that.
I mean, the fact that everyone's made out of sand kind of gives you carte blanche of like, yeah, whatever the crazy wizard who did this decided was interesting. Like, yeah, that's what's it.
That was some of the issue that I had with this thing. Like, as I was reading through the source, it was like, I'm like, why the hell would some of these things be down here? This makes no sense.
It's kind of like assuming that there is any connection between real world time outside and what's going on in this cave. Like the fact that it only is accessible during the full moon, at least from the outside, kind of is like, all right, what's the ecology here? How can anything that lives here like survive?
Yeah.
But no, you picked a very good option that gives you free reign to just do whatever. Magic.
Yeah.
I gotta explain shit.